Hello friends, welcome to our channel. And so today our topic is going to be Agile ceremonies. So in Agile world, there are various ceremonies or kind of meetings which is required to run Agile projects. So we'll discuss one by one in detail today. First one is going to be daily Scrum. So as we all know, in Agile we are going to work in Scrum wise. So basically the Scrum will be like happening for 2 to 3 weeks. It's all based upon the project level whatever they have set up. So what is this daily Scrum? As we go into the project we work on a Scrum or a sprint. So we want to know what is daily happening and what has happened yesterday or what is a blockage or any other challenges we are having. We want to inform the whole team. So this daily Scrum will be kind of daily stand-up. It's a stand-up call actually, where the whole team along with the Scrum Master, BA and others, they meet up and they just tell what they have completed yesterday and what they are going to focus on today's work and what are the risk or challenges they are facing, any blockages, any other important thing they want to tell. They just discuss in the call. This happens for all the team members available in the Agile team. So this is one thing. And the second thing is going to be the sprint planning. Planning of a sprint, we can say. So usually the project is going to be done in sprints. As I told, it is kind of 2 to 3 weeks as it is planned at the project level. So each sprint what we are going to do, there will be a number of backlog items. Backlog items refers to requirements broken into chunks and they are like maintained in the product backlog. So from that backlog we can just plan to work on a few requirement IDs, so which will be done in this sprint planning. So for each and every sprint, on the day one the sprint planning takes place, where each and everyone will come to know what they are going to work for that whole sprint. That is the object of this sprint planning meeting. So once a sprint is started, daily Scrum call will happen, and at the end of the sprint they want to go on giving the review meet. So we all know it is like going to work on small portions in each sprint. So whatever the team has completed the work, they want to give a regular demo to the product owner, Scrum Master and our whole team. So there comes this review meeting. In that review meeting, the demo is happened for that completed work for that particular sprint. Okay, so this is basically called as giving a demo of the work completed in that sprint. After we give the demo, we would have seen some any challenges or risk in the particular sprint, or we would have implemented some good practices to be followed, or we would have mistakenly implemented some bad practices and would have learned that should not be repeated in future. So to avoid those things, they go and look back what has happened in the past just to increase the efficiency of the work we are doing in the future sprints. So that will happen in retrospective meet. So after the review meet gets over, there is this retrospective meet happening at the end of the sprint, each and every sprint. So what this retrospective, as its name says, right, retro means a past, like old, spective, so looking into deeper the meeting. So in this meeting they just look into the past experience and they just try to carry out the best practices or good practices they have followed into the future sprints, and if in similar scenarios they are facing anything, and if in case they have failed on something or something didn't work out well, they have learned something, means they note down those negative points also along with the positive, and ensure that these negatives are not repeated in future, and ensure these positive things are going to be implemented wherever it is applicable in the future sprints. So this is where retrospective meet is very important. And after the retrospective meeting, so the sprint gets closed here. So again the next sprint starts, right? So before the sprint planning, we all know, like if you going to work on smaller projects, sprint planning will be kind of easy. But in software industry, there are so many bigger projects available where the sprint planning has to be, this has to be like taken care of, not spending more hours, because everybody is had to work ad hoc basis as well as on the plan basis. So they need to be adaptive for changing requirements, they need to be flexible, there needs to be more time spent on these agile projects. So to avoid that, to save everyone's time and to properly plan for the sprint, usually what they will do, they just do this grooming or backlog refinement. So what is this grooming or backlog refinement? So while we are going to go for a function or something like that, usually we won't go and look into the wardrobe at that particular time. We want to, or we will not be going to the parlor, or or getting the haircut done at that same time. We'll be actually getting ready ahead, say like doing things well ahead, and plan to wear on what we are going to wear. So what is the outfit? So like that we'll plan it, right? So the same way here, the backlog, that is a requirement, the huge project requirements, they are broken into this product backlog, right? So there will be so many things, but not everything can be taken immediately for the coming sprint. So to make the sprint planning process easier, the product backlog is going to be groomed here. So that is how they just come up with the prioritized list of backlog requirements which will be taken for sprint planning, and then the process goes on in a repeated manner. That is, it again starts as a sprint planning, daily updates in the daily scrum call, then at the end of the sprint the review meetup and the retrospective meetup. So this is how the agile project works. Hope you all got an idea of what are the agile ceremonies or the meetings or whatever the various meetups occur inside the agile project. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you all soon on our next video. Until then, it's your VK signing off. Bye bye.